From BBN Gameday, this is the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl preview, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back into the show as we're getting you ready for the Cats and NC State.
Yeah, to help us with that, let's bring in Cash Daniel of the UK Sports Network in a segment presented by Lexington Brewing and Distilling Company. Hey, Cash, welcome in.
Hey, guys. Glad to be back. Thanks for having me.
All right, well, Mark Stoops was also was asked about the team's vote to play in the game, even though it's not a normal bowl year. Hear what he had to say.
Well, I'm glad we're going. I think it's the right decision. I think, you know, and mainly I feel that way because that's how they feel. And I feel the joy that they have right now getting out there playing the game again that they love. It's not a normal bowl experience. It's an away game. So for them, for people to think, oh, it's a lot of fun, it's not. It's a grind. It's work. It's going back and forth from home, cutting into their break, you know, again, at a time when they've been mentally challenged. And I'm excited because the team's excited. We've had a good experience so far, and I'm happy for them. And now it's time. Let's go win the game.
The team did get to go to Malibu Jacks and have some fun here in Lexington. We're going to have more on that a little bit later on. And Stoops said they had dinner at Malone's before making the trip to Jacksonville.
Yeah, Cash, these guys aren't getting to do much off the field with their bowl experience. You had several fun ones. I know I was there for some of the fun stuff you got to do away from the field and practice. It's different this year with the circumstances.
Absolutely, and I was actually talking with Luke Fortner a couple days ago through text message, and he was telling me, the shortened schedule of the trip down there, because usually, we get down there 6-7 days before, because, you need those practices down there to get a feel for where you're going to be at, what environment you're going to be playing in. And, with those 3 shortened days of being taken away from, that's obviously going to play into a big aspect in this game. But just the overall experience of going down to a bowl game and getting to experience the things, outside of practice and outside of, what you're there to do, is a big reason, why these guys want to go to those bowl games and want to experience things like that. So, I feel for them on that, but at the end of the day, you're here to get one of these right here. That's the only thing you're there for. These ain't national championship rings, but these 2 things right here are the most prized possessions that I have in my life. And every time I look at them, I think about my teammates and the guys I went and did it with. So this is what you're playing for eventually. But I'm glad they get the experience, and I'm glad they get to go down there and compete one more time.
Well, I love that. That's a perfect segue then into my next question, because as obviously you played in and won some really meaningful games, bowl games for this program. So how do those games help a program like this move forward? And then what would a win today mean?
I believe every time that you take a team to a bowl game, it's a step forward within your program, especially with looking back at where Kentucky has been previous to Coach Stoops' arrival here in Lexington, of shortened seasons, not being able to go to a bowl game ever since Rich Brooks left. So every year that we started going to bowl games, from my freshman year when we went to Jacksonville, to the Music City Bowl the next year, and to the Citrus Bowl and to the Belk Bowl, those are just stepping blocks to keep building your program and keep building your program the right way. And Coach Stoops has done that. And so it means a lot for these guys to go down there and play in this game, and it means a lot to the program to go down there and actually win this. So I'm excited to see what Coach Stoops and the boys do for us.
Hate to do this. Only have about 10 seconds. Give us the one big thing this team must do to get the win.
They have to match the NC State's intensity from the first whistle to the last. You have to come out and match it and then some. You got to be more intense than they are and go out and want to win this game more than they do.
Thanks, Cash. Appreciate the time.
Thank you, guys.
All right, why do the Cats love playing for this program so much?
We'll show you. More BBN Game Days coming up right after this.
UK Federal Credit Union. It's banking, only better.
We've been going to the same Skyline for 11 or 12 years now. When I see that familiar face at the drive-thru, it makes me feel good. Just making that connection, seeing them again. It's like going home. We always make sure that we eat as a family. And on the busier days, hitting the Skyline drive-thru is perfect for that. It's always a good experience, and everybody in the house is happy. We eat Skyline once a week for lunch or dinner. Yeah, sometimes it's 2 times a week. Skyline is definitely my family's favorite restaurant.
From BBN Gameday, this is the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl Preview, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to BBN Game Day. A big thing that's been talked about heading into this bowl game is the culture Mark Stoops has built at Kentucky.
He's done a nice job with that. Not a single kid opted out of the bowl game after this grueling season because these guys love playing for each other and their head coach.
Coach Stoops, I would say, first of all, is just a really good person. He's been one of my greatest mentors.
That's why you keep on playing every snap.
That's the way to hang. Stay patient, execute the ball, track the ball.
He's a player's coach. He cares about his players.
He'll always check up on you. You know, you walk down the hall, he said, oh, hey, how's your sister doing? And my sister's met him once.
On Thanksgiving, when everybody gets to go home, or like say if you're from Ohio or you're from the Lexington area, you get to go home and eat. Well, I'm from Georgia, I can't go home and eat. He invited me many times to go over his house and eat, spend time with his kids, and just have fun and just sit down and talk.
Coach Stoops is very, very family-oriented. Like, one of the reasons I came here is because I said it felt like family, and he was one of the reasons.
He just wants the best for the players on the team, and he wants the players to decide, you know, what is best for the team. You know, Coach Stoops is, you know, the first coach that I've ever been around that allows that.
Coach Stoops, he's a funny guy. I love Coach Stoops. You know, when it comes to football, he's serious. He doesn't play about it. And then off the field, that's when you can play, have all the fun you want. And that's what I really love about Coach Stoops.
Hey, y'all, boy. We ain't won here in 36 years, man. Since 1984, man. Let's give a shout out to the head man and let us do it today, y'all. Yeah.
Good to see the behind the scenes. All right, one more segment of BBN Game Day, and it's a fun one.
A look at the team's staycation in Lexington. Stay with us.